Alright world, Stick here from Maplewood Studio, how you all doing? So today's video we're taking a look at the Sontronics DM-1S, which you can see from the overhead camera is down here on the snare drum, and next to it I've got a Shure Sm57. I'm trying to give you an idea of the tonal characteristics of the DM-1S compared to a 57, because most people will go for a 57 on the snare drum. It's, you know, it's a classic microphone. It gives you classic, well, you know what you're going to get basically with it. Whereas the DM-1S is quite new on the scene. It's been around for about a year now, I think. And it's a pencil condenser, so the 57's a dynamic microphone, cardioid pattern. The Sontronics DM-1S is a pencil condenser, so it needs your phantom power, 48 volts. Again, it's a cardioid pattern microphone, but you can see very, very small, short and stubby condenser. A really nice microphone. And I just really want to get the point across of how these sound very different. The snare drum, for those of you interested, is a 1970, or it dates between 71 and 73. We can't quite put our finger on what year it is exactly, but basically it's either as old as me or a little bit older, which is super cool. And it is my hero snare drum. It's a Ludwig supra-phonic 402. Awesome snare drum. It's beaten up, it's pitted, you know, the snare mechanism's a little bit clunky, but it's just awesome. Head-wise, I've got an Evans G1 coated on the top, quite a fresh one, and I think it's a Hazy 500 on the bottom, with pure sound snare wires, 20 strand set on the bottom there. So let's have a listen to see how this sounds. There's no mic on the bottom of the snare, so we're just going for these top snare sounds. And I will play some grooves so you can hear the bleed into the microphones, and then I'll isolate the snare, and we can have a listen to how each microphone sounds differently. So just follow the annotations underneath and you'll know what's going on. Okay, so that was mic position number 1. The microphones are about ½ inch above the edge of the snare drum, so ½ inch above the rim. They're sort of 45-degree angle looking in the middle of the drum, and they are the capsules are in line with the rim. So now I'm going to raise them up to get more of an open sound, and let's see how they sound. Okay, so now we're at mic position number 2. We're about 2 inches above the rim of the snare drum. Again, we're kind of looking at the middle, so this should be a lot more open sort of sounding snare. So let's see how this sounds. Sorry, my chops are terrible. I'll make myself laugh. Okay, so there you go. That was the Sontronics DM-1S and the Shure Sm57 on the snare drum. Hopefully this video has given you an idea of the tonal characteristics each microphone has to offer and the benefits of going for the Sontronics DM-1S. Personally, I really love that extra bit of air, attack. It just sounds a little bit more natural on the snare drum to me. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Price point for each microphone, you're looking at about £80 to £90 in the UK for a 57. The DM-1S is around £120, £125. Just to quickly go over the recording chain, both microphones are going into the RME Octamic Mark II behind me, which is going straight into the Fireface 800 and then into Logic, recorded at 48K. There's no post-production on the sound files for the snare drums at all. I hope you found this video really useful, and yeah, let me know how you get on recording your snare drums. That's all for now. Stick out. Bye.